John 13:7. Jesus replied, "You don't understand what I am doing now, but someday you will." This has been my life verse for close to 10 years. I came across this verse on Pinterest during my sophomore year of college and immediately felt that it resonated with me. I was stuck in a cycle of bad dating relationships, failing classes for my major at the time, and was in a season of struggling to find my purpose in life. Looking back, it's funny how the Lord was using a platform like Pinterest to chase after someone who was clearly heading down the wrong path. This verse is incredibly beautiful on its own. I may not understand what God is doing right now in my life, but I could trust Him and know that He has wonderful plans for me. A month after I read this verse, things started to shift, for the better, although I didn't realize it at the time. The worst dating relationship I had been in ended. I was forced to change majors as I was failing out of nursing and finally found my calling for music and teaching. The God I had put on the back burner of my life was forcing His way to the front of my mind, my heart, and I had a desire to grow closer, study the Bible more, learn more from the ultimate teacher. I could not understand 10 years ago why God made all those shifts in my life, the things that I had clung to so tightly and had my identity wrapped in, why He took those away. And 10 years later, I could not be more grateful for His mighty hand stepping in to set me on the straight path. In that new season God had for me, I wanted to know more about the specific context of this verse that really had changed my life. John 13 takes place during the Last Supper. Jesus will soon be arrested and sentenced to crucifixion. Jesus, the King of Kings, kneels to wash His disciples' feet, a task that is reserved for the lowest servant. Peter is shocked. This doesn't make any sense. Why would the Messiah stoop so low? Jesus answers with words that have encouraged believers for centuries. "You don't understand what I am doing now, but someday you will." Peter couldn't see yet that Jesus was modeling humility, demonstrating sacrificial love, and preparing His disciples for the even greater shock of the cross. What appeared confusing in the moment would become crystal clear in light of the resurrection. We often find ourselves in Peter's place. We don't understand why God allows suffering, delays an answer, changes our plans, or leads us down an unexpected path. But Jesus doesn't ask us to understand everything today. He asks us to trust the one who does. God's perspective is eternal. He sees the whole story, while we only see the current page, sometimes the even paragraph. What feels like the interruption may actually be preparation. What feels like loss may become the avenue for greater blessing. What seems confusing today may become tomorrow's testimony of God's faithfulness. If you're walking through a season that doesn't make sense, remember Jesus' promise to Peter. The day may come back when you look and see how God was working all along. Until then, rest in His character. The hands that were washing the feet would soon bear nail scars for Peter's salvation. Those same loving hands are guiding your life today.